Hi guys, this is Melissa Zad for Into Boxing, and I am delighted to be joined by cruiserweight Mikael Lawal. And I'm really sorry, I have to apologise now because I'm going to be all over the place trying to figure out this tripod in the sand. How are you doing, Mikael?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm not bad. Beautiful place, beautiful weather. I'm glad that the weather held up. You know how it is. We haven't seen you out in a little while. How has life been treating you?
All right. Obviously, I've been going through a few things, but yeah, I'm back out now. Hopefully, I'm having this fight on Saturday, so yeah, hopefully just get this guy out of there. Just do what I need to do, man.
This is going to be your 16th contest. Looking to get a KO, or looking to just get the win, or looking to shake off a bit of, ring rust?
Shake off a bit of ring rust, enjoy myself. If the knockout comes, it comes, Just do what I need to do, man. Obviously, I don't want to. If I do get the knockout, I want to look good doing it. So that's really pretty much the plan.
So not going to be looking for it, just hoping that it comes to you naturally. That overhand right that we love to see you release.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm pretty much trying to do.
So obviously, I'm going to jump straight in. You were meant to be fighting, facing Deion Jumah earlier on this year, but you were unable to do that because of COVID, if I'm not mistaken.
COVID and the shoulder injury, I know it's crazy how it happens, but so pretty much because of them two things, but I'm looking to have this fight on Saturday, get done with this, and we've got, obviously the board have put me and Dion still for the British title, so I'm looking to fight him, so that'd be nice.
Obviously, COVID and the shoulder injury, those are lots of setbacks, so totally understandable why you were not able to get in the ring. At the time, Dion, he took a very last-minute fight against Richard Riakporhe, and he came up short in his first defeat. Did you watch that performance?
Yeah, I was there. I was watching it live.
What did you make of it?
He tried, didn't it? That's what I can say, innit? He tried. He took a risk, and it didn't pay off. At the end of the day, man, I got respect for Dion, innit? When I first came into boxing, I remember he just turned professional, and we kind of used to spar back then as well. So. And I remember I used to hold my own, and that was when I was a complete novice. So me having to be able to fight him for the British title is going to be a nice, it's going to be a nice little step up for me. So it's nice.
That's really interesting. That must actually have an impact on how you view Dion. You've come into professional boxing, you've seen him kind of on his journey, and now you guys are going to be facing each other. Two very well respected, very kind of fan-friendly cruiserweight boxers, right? That's the reality. Dion's very evasive, you're very explosive. It's obviously something that the fans want to see. And the British title has been in the talks for so long. When do you think that after this fight you'll be ready to step in there?
I'm trying to step in there as soon as possible. Hopefully September, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not too sure or what the plans are, but yeah, I'm going to talk to my team and see what they're saying.
Obviously, the opponent that you've got on Saturday night, he is a Southpaw. And this is, I guess, without putting too fine a point on it, a bit of a warm-up fight for you. You've got the Southpaw opponent. Is that in preparation for Dion?
Yeah, basically, yeah. So, as I said, the board put the fight forward, so I'm still fighting him. So I know, okay, cool, my next opponent after this is Southpaw. So it only makes sense to have a Southpaw fight as boxer for this fight. And yeah, just get me used to that stance, and because obviously Southpaws are very, very, it's hard to understand sometimes. So it's nice to get used to it.
I hate Southpaws, I'll be honest with you. Whenever I spar Southpaws, I'm like, everything I know in boxing has just gone out the window. So I respect you for doing that. Do you know what I mean? They have a massive advantage, let's be honest. In terms of Saturday night, what are the stuff that you've been working on in the gym? Just
been training, sparring. It's been hard trying to find sparring. But we move. I'm even sparring my brother as well, my younger brother. He's a Southpaw. Yeah, it's been sparring different guys. Yeah, he's a different guy.
I didn't know he was your younger brother.
He is. I know he's bigger than me, but he's my younger brother. But sparring different guys and doing what I can, man. Just trying to get prepared.
Why is it so difficult to find sparring?
I guess at this level that I'm at, Southpaws. It's just a lot of just difficulties when it comes to these things. I remember I asked him, what's his name, a retired boxer, Camacho, to see if he could spar me. Offered him some money and he went online and trying to troll me, saying this and that, saying, oh, I offered him so. It is what it is. It happens.
Sorry to interject. I was actually going to ask you about that, right? Because I'm not on Twitter, but I have seen the tweet. Someone sent it to me. And Camacho was, I guess, annoyed or frustrated that you offered him a certain sum for sparring. Can you tell us a little bit more in detail what happened?
I mean, this is me doing it personally from my purse. I'm telling him I'm going to give him £10 per round. He could have come back to me as a man, as a grown-ass man, saying, oh, you know what, £10 per round's not enough. But he didn't do that. He felt the need to go online and I don't know what he was trying to do, trying to create some sort of buzz or something, just trying to milk the thing, you know what I mean? So he did what he did. And obviously now he's lost out. I could have offered to pay him more, but he didn't even try to have a discussion with me. But he's immature, man. At the end of the day, he's way older than me, but he just acts like such a kid, you know. I guess with age, in some cases, maturity doesn't really come, does it? So it is what it is.
So I mean, I guess from your perspective, £10 a round was a starting point. He could have negotiated, and then we could have kept it moving, right?
Exactly. So, some people are just so clueless.
So, in terms of the British title fight, let's say, further down the line from that, what are your plans? Like, obviously, you've had a couple of setbacks this year. In your sort of like mental time frame, I don't know if you're even the type of person who thinks that far ahead, but if you are, in your mental time frame, what are you hoping to achieve over the next year?
God willing, obviously British title, Commonwealth, European, everything, man. I'm trying to come for all the belts. I want it to be like, okay, by the end of next year, I'm getting prepared to fight for a world title. So that's pretty much the plan for me, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
Obviously, we've got a cruiserweight contest as the main event for this show. Chris Billam-Smith in his hometown against Isaac Chamberlain. Very 50-50. One of them is like 15-1, the other one's 14-1. What's your prediction?
Honestly, I do not know. Like, it could go either way as far as I'm concerned. I don't really care what way it goes. I'm looking to fight whoever the winner is in the future. And yeah, just get on, man. I've sparred both of them. And yeah, man, I've done my thing. So I know I can keep my own against these guys. They're not far ahead of me in any way, shape, or form. So whoever wins, good luck to them.
When I was talking to Johnny Nelson earlier, he mentioned that as you and Chamberlain walked past each other, there was a kind of a stare off or a little sneer. Is that true?
No, it's not. It's all it's just all friendly composition at the end of the day, innit? I actually shook his hand, I looked at him sternly and shook his hand, and that was it, man. And that was it. Nothing, no bad energy, nothing like that. So it's all love, man. It's all love.
I love that. I shook his hand sternly, and then I shook his hand. It's beautiful. So obviously, Jake Paul has now got a new opponent, and from what I hear, is actually a cruiserweight. What do you make of Jake Paul fighting?
Honestly, man, in life I've noticed that it's all about the money, innit? And he's bringing more fans to the sport, and he's making money. And if he wants to fight me someday, I'll happily take that fight. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It is what it is. I don't really know what to think of it, but it is what it is.
To be fair to him, he can hold his own in the ring.
He can. So I wouldn't mind fighting him.
Mikael Lawal, thank you so much for taking time to speak to us. We look forward to seeing you back in action on Saturday.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.